Right. So, hello everybody, and welcome to Crunch Sports. And the IPL season has started, and the long wait has finally come to an end. Not yet. The match starts tomorrow. It's RCB versus the Mumbai Indians, the champions Mumbai Indians. They won their last two seasons. Can they make it three times in a row, a hat trick? We'll find out in 7 to 8 weeks. So, hi Rishi, you're back, and Rishi will be with us for this preview of RCB versus Mumbai. So, hi Rishi, how are you doing?
Hi Ashwin, I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. So, how excited are you for this upcoming IPL?
I'm pretty much excited and I'm pretty much looking forward to this season of IPL as Mumbai Indians is my favorite team and we are heading towards our sixth title and hat trick as well.
Yes. So let's get straight into the match preview. We've got the points table. This is last season's points table. Of course, you can see the Mumbai Indians. They topped the table and they were the deserving champions. They played 14 games, won 9 out of them. The only team to who reached 18 points. And then you can see at number fourth was RCB, who just crawled over the line to qualify in the end. They were in a very comfortable position initially, but then they lost 5 games in a row, including the eliminator against Sunrisers Hyderabad, and they got knocked out. So where do you think these two teams will finish this season?
I'm sure that both these teams will finish in top four because RCB is looking even more stronger this year and MI is anyways completely balanced. It was balanced before the auction as well, and getting in some experienced players like Piyush Chawla and Adam Milne is a great side for Mumbai Indians. And moving on to RCB, you see Maxi. Maxi factor is the X factor in RCB. I feel this year, and I see these two teams getting over at maybe number one and number two position. Number one at Mumbai and number two at RCB.
If RCB qualify second, then I'd be over the moon. But
Yeah,
let's look at the key men from last season. You can see Devdutt Padikkal. It was his first IPL season, and he took his opportunity with both hands as he finished as RCB's highest run scorer in last season. He scored in that
yeah,
15 innings. He scored 473 runs with a strike rate of 124.8, which is pretty decent, and he scored 550s along with that as well. So, being his first season for RCB, first season in the IPL, and he was pretty consistent, and he will be very, very important. He has tested negative, and he will be available for selection for tomorrow's game against Mumbai Indians, which is a big boost for RCB because Kohli is opening with Padikkal now. The only concern for RCB will be that RCB fans, we want Virat Kohli to play till the end. And Padikkal isn't particularly a very explosive batsman, so it will be interesting to see how they go about their business. And of course, you've got Yuzvendra Chahal. He was our highest wicket taker, 15 matches, 21 wickets for Chahal with the ball. And his economy was very, very good, 7.08. And his best figures was 3 for 18. So Chahal, of course, he is Mr. Reliable. Whenever we need a
yeah,
wicket, Kohli tosses the ball to Chahal and he
yeah.
usually picks up a wicket. So Chahal this season as well, considering the first few games are in Chennai, it will I think it will assist Chahal. So massive income or input coming up from these two men. You can go ahead with Mumbai Indians.
Right. So moving on to Mumbai Indians and their highest run scorer for the last season was there was a very tough competition between Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav, but then Ishan Kishan just pulled off last minute. He became the highest run scorer in the tournament, and we saw him what resulted. He got his India call up and he impressed everyone there as well. So I think even this season wouldn't be any different for him. He'll again be scoring runs. He'll score big runs. I think he'll score 100 also if he gets a opening chance this season. So yeah, Ishan Kishan is somebody who we'll be looking up to very crucially because then there's a question that if he scores runs, then will he be backed in the Indian team as
World
the
Cup is coming up.
yes, World Cup is coming, Asia Cup is coming, so will he be the first opener choice for Indian team? And then there's Bumrah. We cannot say anything about Bumrah. He's a very good batsman. about Bumrah. Bumrah is the X factor of Indian team. Bumrah is X factor, and he is the game changer, the actual game changer. I think that is Bumrah. He gets 4 overs, and then those 4 overs become into magical 4 overs.
Yeah, the
So yeah,
opposition basically has to like play in 16, 17 overs because
right. You have
we
to
don't even.
you have to conservatively play.
Yeah, and that puts more pressure on the other batsmen to like dominate the other bowlers, and even they end up picking up wickets. So we all know what Bumrah is all about. So we don't need to talk a lot about Bumrah. About
Yeah,
Ishan Kishan, where do you think he should bat?
right.
Should he open the batting or at 3 or 4?
No, number 4 would be very perfect. I think it'll be the best spot for him unless Rohit is injured or Deacock cannot open or Deacock is injured. So anyway, if Deacock is injured or he's not available to play, Chrislin will come in. So he'll anyway open. So I don't think there's a chance for Ishan Kishan to open. And he should, a good slot for him is at number 4 that he gets a platform wherein he comes and just starts hitting from there. But then, yeah, it will be a good thing to see if Ishan Kishan gets an opening slot as well. But that is a little tough when Rohit Sharma and Deacock are there in the first choice.
Right. So let's move on to
And number
our
3 is anyway taken by Surya
Surya
Kumar.
Kumar. Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's get into our
right.
predicted 11s for both the teams. Well, this is RCB's predicted 11. Devdutt Padikkal, he has tested negative, like I said, so he will be available for selection. Virat Kohli had told that he's going to open this IPL. So Devdutt Padikkal and Virat Kohli, the openers. I've put AB de Villiers at number 3. Well, the number 4 position can be a bit of surprise for a lot of you guys. People usually would be expecting maybe someone like Azharuddin to be given a chance, but I've gone with Rajat Patidar. Patidar, he has done really well at least for what
Okay.
I've been hearing about RCB from the inside and whatever they've had the practice
Yeah,
matches. Yes, it's only a practice match, but he played some really good shots, and I would like to be given. Look, last season, Padikkal, no one knew him, and then I was really looking forward for Padikkal, and he had taken his opportunity. And this time, I
yeah,
would, yes, there is Azharuddin, and I wouldn't have a problem if Azharuddin plays, but I'm looking forward to this man, Rajat Patidar. If he gets his if he gets a chance to prove, then we'll see how it goes. So I've gone with Rajat at number 4. At number 5, Glenn Maxwell, Mr. Maxwell, Maxi Factor, X Factor. He will be very important, yes, with the bat, but
yeah,
also considering the matches are in Chennai, so he will be bowling. I'm expecting him to bowl 3 to 4 overs, and he is a gun fielder. So Maxwell in the team, we'll have to see how his batting goes, but he will be very important with the ball. At number 6, I've gone with Dan Christian, experience all around, and we are looking for a tight finisher, and I expect Christian to play. At number 7, we've got
yeah,
Washington Sundar. Like I said, it's at Chennai, so you have to play extra spinners there. So Sundar, and then at 8, I've gone with Jameson. Yes, he costed us a lot, and he doesn't have any IPL experience, nor does he. He hasn't had a very good series, the last one which he played, but we paid so much for him, and I would like RCB to give him a chance and let him prove a point. So Jameson to start off, and then you've got Saini, Siraj, and the experience of Yuzi Chahal. So I've gone with 3 quick bowlers, which are Jameson, Siraj, and Saini, and then you've got 3 spinners as well in Sundar, Chahal, and Maxwell can bowl as well, and then you've got Daniel Christian. So you've got 7 bowlers there. What's your predicted 11 for Mumbai Indians?
yeah. So I'll go with Rohit Sharma to open. Rohit Sharma will open with Quinton de Kock. Then with Quinton de Kock coming in at these 2 opening, and then Sky will be at number 3. Number 4, I'll go with Ishan Kishan. That will balance my batting lineup. The first 4 will be the strongest batting, I feel. Then I'll go with Hardik Pandya. I'll go with Karen Pollard and Krunal Pandya. So till number 7, I have a batting lineup. Then at number 8, I'll go with Rahul Chahar. And number 9, I'll go with Trent Bolt, the Jasprit Bumrah, and Coulter-Nile.
Right. It's easy.
Yeah,
Actually, it's kind of easy to predict Mumbai's lineup. They're that strong, and they've got a
exactly.
settled team.
So they have complete 7 Indians who can play for Indian team as well, And then actually, it's unfortunate to keep Piyush Chawla outside when he's such an experienced bowler, and that too in Chennai. But I just feel that he might get a chance, but I'm not sure whether he'll get a chance in place of Rahul Chair or not.
Right.
Maybe
So
he might
that's
get, but then I'll go with Rahul Chair.
right. So
Yeah,
that's our predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. Massive game. What an opener! Mumbai Indians versus RCB. If there's one
right.
concern for Mumbai Indians about RCB, what do you think it is?
About RCB, I feel that Maxwell might be just a factor which might trouble Mumbai Indians, maybe with his batting or maybe with his bowling. I'm not sure about that, but he just might trouble Mumbai Indians. And if not any of RCB's player, maybe the toss then. If Mumbai Indians lose the toss, then it might be just difficult because of the due factor coming into the consideration.
Right. So you have gone with Maxwell. I would go with like Mumbai is threat everywhere. You've got a sort
Yeah,
top three, then you've got the best middle order, and then you've got that bowling attack. So
yeah,
every position of Mumbai Indians is a threat. But if I have to talk about one point, I wouldn't be talking Mumbai Indians, but I would be talking about RCB's concerns, which can be the middle order, and it
right.
has to be the death bowling as well. Who will step up in the
Yeah,
death will be the biggest question for RCB. And if they can do those two areas well, then they can
yeah.
go and have a successful season. So yes, that's my concerns for RCB. And
Okay,
before we wrap up the show, five questions. We're gonna play a game.
right.
Among the four crews of Crunch Sports, we will be marking each correct prediction with 2 marks. And at the end of the season, we'll see how it goes. So the first five questions in the preview show, we will get to know the answers in the review show. So make sure you guys join us for that as well. And so your first question is, who do you think will win the toss?
I think Mumbai Indians will win the toss. You know the answer because Virat Kohli is opposite captain, and Virat Kohli is winning the toss is once in a blue moon. So I just think that Rohit Sharma will have that advantage over Virat Kohli, and he'll win the toss.
Well, I've gone with Rohit Sharma as well. It's easier and it's better to predict the
Yeah,
opposite captain when Kohli goes for the toss. So we've both gone for Rohit Sharma
right.
for the first question. The second question is, what do you think will be the score, the range score in the first innings?
I think it will be somewhere around 160 to 180. Somewhere around 160 to 180. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going for a little lower than that. I think it'll be between 140 to 160. That's my
Okay.
prediction. You guys, the viewers, can let us know down in the comment section as well. Moving on to the third question: will the team defend the score or will it be chased down?
Will Mumbai Indians? You mean?
No, the question is: will the score be chased down or will it be defended? The first inning score.
Okay. So I feel it will be chased. I think the score will be chased because there's a due factor which comes in, and then it gets slightly difficult for the bowlers to bowl with grip the ball and bowl uh, with a slightly better ball than usual. So I think the score will be chased.
Yes, I'm going. I'm going with the defend. That the score will be defended because
Okay.
it's at Chennai, so I think the pitch will get a little slower. We'll have to see. My prediction is that it will get defended. So I'm done with three questions. The fourth question is: who do you think will win the? No, who do you think will be the man of the match? Let's go with that first.
Okay. So I'll go with Surya Kumar Yadav as my man of the match for this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my prediction: I'm backing RCB to win this, so I'm going with AB de Villiers to be my man of the match. I think he will rescue us. And
Okay.
the last question: which captain will score more runs in tomorrow's game? Not the entire season, but in tomorrow's game. Will it be Virat Kohli or
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma?
I think it will be Virat Kohli because from the kind of form he's coming in. I mean, there's no form for him. It is just a good day or a bad day for him. There's only one day which goes bad, and then there are 10 days which go good. And then I'm not saying that Rohit Sharma isn't in form, but then it's slightly takes some time for him to just get into one tournament. First game might be a little rough for him, but you never know. These players are superstars, so we cannot say anything. We cannot put a tagline that he'll have a bad day first game. So I'll go with Virat Kohli anyway.
I'm going with the opposite. So I'm going with Rohit Sharma to have
Okay.
or to score more runs tomorrow. So we'll get to know tomorrow when RCB take on the Mumbai Indians. And that was a preview show. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So make sure you like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. You can join our Discord community. We will be talking about the match, and there are polls and very other interesting stuff. So make sure you guys check that out as well and join our Discord server. And you can follow us on Instagram as well. So that's about
and also,
it. Thanks.
guys, there is a small button which is beside the subscribe, and then you can put it on, and put it to all. So then you'll get all the notifications for all the videos.
Absolutely. So we will be covering the CSK versus Delhi preview as well. You'll get the review shows as well. So make sure you guys get involved with us. And yeah, thanks for watching. And we'll speak to you all in the next one.